afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Life Coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. And if you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. So we are having an upcoming certification class on January 30. So if you want to join our tribe and be part of this miracle profession and join our thriving tribe this year. So please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. And again, I am Coach Mao for Coaching Culture at Work. Workplace transformation begins. And your access with me is every Monday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And for my segment today, I will be sharing leaders for new business leaders. So, ano ba yung leadership for new business leaders? So, ano ba yung new business leaders? So, these are if you are a newly promoted leader in your workplace, or you got promoted from the ranks, so this one is for you. So I hope that you get nuggets of wisdom for today's talk. So tag your friends in the comment box and invite them to join our conversation. So you may also share this FB Live to your timeline and your respective FB groups or pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. Okay, so tag your friends along. So before we continue, let's say hi to our fellow coaches. Ayan, thank you for joining me today, Master Coaches Min, Coach Teen, Coach Sean. Ayan, good afternoon po. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. So again, I am Coach Mao. I am a professional life coach and mental health coach certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs. It is a bona fide institute for mental health based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And I help business leaders and HR professionals to fail-proof business success by creating culture of coaching in the workplace so that employees will be highly productive and engaged at work. So people or employees who are engaged at work also has increase or high productivity at work. Also, I am an HR by profession, and also I'm an entrepreneur. I'm one of the directors of the Cup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches that offers coaching services on demand 24 by 7. So if you need any help or anyone to talk to any time of the day and any day of the week, so please connect with us and connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. Okay, so for today, I want you to be intentional and get your hashtag Pack My Bag moment. And please include the hashtag Life Coaching Access too. So ano ba yung Pack My Bag moment? So these are your aha moments or moments of enlightenment, or if you got like nuggets of wisdom that if you get nuggets of wisdom from this talk, so share it in your timeline and use hashtag Pack My Bag moment so that more people will be blessed. And yes, more people will be blessed through the sharing that you have. Ayan, hi Coach Candy. Ang layo kasi ni Coach Candy sa akin. Mga 1 meter away naman. Okay. So I got this from the internet. Says here that leadership is not a position or title. It is an action, or it is action and example. It is according to Harold Janine. Okay. And then this one, I want to share this too. Tanya, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. And when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. That's based to Jack Welch. So we do have a different, or we can find a lot of definition of what a good leader is, or what leadership means. And this one is from Rosalind Carter. She said that a leader takes people where they want to go, and a great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. So yeah. I'm saying earlier, but a lot of us has have your own expectation, and you also have your own definition of what a good leader is. And also ito, di ba, parang binubuo mo kung ano yung leadership style mo, or kung ano pa yung gagawin mo as you start your new journey as a leader in your organization, and you are encountering a lot, or encountering different situations right now that you are a leader, compared that you are part, alam mo yun, you are part, you're only part of the team before and you're not leading them yet. And suddenly when you transition, a lot of things happen, and you are in that position right now wherein parang you're asking yourself, ano ba yung nangyari? And ano yung gagawin ko ngayon? And paano ko siya gagawin? So this talk is for you. And if you are that person, if you are a newly promoted, or you just transition, so I hope that you'll find this and yeah, my prayer really is that you will find this helpful, and this will create value in your life as you lead your new team. Okay, so I'll be sharing first 4 challenges that new leaders have to overcome. So these are based on research. These are the 4 common challenges that new leaders encounter in the workplace as they transition to a new position. So first one is changing dynamics with colleagues. Ayan. So if you've spent some time in non-leadership position, so have you encountered, or have you experienced that before super close kayo ng mga teammates mo, but suddenly when you got promoted, parang nagbago na yung lahat? Or sinasabi nila sa'yo na, uy, grabe ka, nag-iba ka na, dati kasama ka lang namin na, tapos ngayon, parang ang sungit mo na, at saka ang higpit-higpit mo, dati kaibigan ka namin, tapos ngayon ang higpit-higpit mo na. And this is a common challenge that new leaders experience, especially if you come in the same team and you've been together for so many years, and suddenly, because really you had great leadership, you have great performance, and your the management or the company saw your potential and you got promoted, and suddenly nag-iba yung dynamics. So of course, as your responsibilities and daily work will be different, so as your relationship, but and your identity among your peers changes as well. So have you been in the position wherein you ask yourself as well, am I in the right position, or in the right am I the right person to lead these people? And hi, Coach Cherry. Thank you for joining me today. And how are you coping up with this transition? And how are you coping up with the pressure around you? And how are you being identified as a leader in your team? Ayan. Hello, Coach Nords. Um, so, how are you in this transition? And sometimes these challenges are unspoken. We are not speaking about it because we think that this is normal. Of course, there are challenges, or um, dahil nagbago, hindi na magsasalita, or you're no longer you're no longer expressing yourself, and ikaw na lang didistansya. But on the other end of your mind, your question is, then how can I live effectively this team? So my question right now is, how are you coping up with this transition? Because um if this will not be addressed as well, not only your team will be at stake, but also your mental health. And your mental health really matters. So that's a question for number one. But how are you, if you have experienced that, how have you coped up with the transition? If you can share it in the comments, so please share it so that other people will learn from you as well. And if you are in that point that you need help with the transition, or that is where you are right now, and you are being challenged, or let's talk more about it. And then second challenge is that being a teacher. Diane Omdal, she is the president and co-founder of Medicare consultation firm 65 Incorporated. She's one of the CEOs of a medical firm. She said that when she transitioned into um, a leadership position, she realized that there were many opportunities for teaching moments. However, knowing how and when to teach others, especially if there's a conflict, that must be addressed. And that is related to the first one. Because if you will notice, if you already feel that there is already, or something has changed in the relationship, and even if you want to teach someone or to teach your team, you are already doubting yourself if you can do it, especially when there is already conflict. So how are you handling the conflict within your team, or how are you addressing it when conflict arise? And you might also feel like you're overstepping your boundaries when you have to confront a coworker on an issue. Just because you're in a leadership position doesn't mean that you need to change your attitude or how you approach your work or your coworker. And sometimes you are already you are on that position for the first time, and you seem to feel like you're just, yung kinakapa mo pa lang yung system on how you will do things, and the support is, you feel that there's no support, and kinakapa mo pa lahat. And you feel that you might feel that you are already stepping or overstepping the boundary, di ba? Parang, how can I call out someone na mas matanda sa akin, pero mas tenured sa akin, or mas matanda sa akin in age, and yet that person is reporting to me. So if you are that person, then yeah, just hold your position yet, but hold on to where you are right now, and I listen, and I hope that you will get something on this. And thirdly is making hiring decisions. Of course, as a new leader or as a new supervisor, hiring is will already be part of um, your responsibilities. Um, it will already be part of your responsibility to hire new people, especially hiring process, or when they're already the ones who are in charge. And What are your hesitations? And leaders have the important responsibility of being involved in the hiring process for the team. And of course, you are on the front line of choosing who will be the right person to be fit in your team. And the expectation is that you are familiar with the need of the team. So, what are your um, self doubts or self limiting beliefs in terms of hiring a person? Most first time leaders don't realize the amount of effort that goes into a hiring decision. So when they started hiring, they feel shocked that, oh, okay, ito pala yun. And they also felt some hesitations and dilemma because they have to decide right there and then to choose someone who will be fit in their team. So the hesitation comes in na paano kung mali yung napiling tao sa team, or you thought na ang galing-galing niya, 'di ba? Ang galing niya sa interview, mukhang okay sa nawala na siya, 'di ba? Attitude pala. So how do you hire people in your team? Do you hire for skills, or do you hire for character? So what goes first? Do you go first for the skills, for the skills that you are looking for, or someone na tingin mong susunod sa'yo, or makakaya mo? Um, because that also shows the value that you are putting in the position that you have, and the responsibilities that you have, and the value that you put into your team, in your team as a whole. So, and it reflects as well your character as a leader. So how do you hire people in your team? Learning the difference between leading. Yeah. So most of new leaders, and I have seen this in the previous companies where I've been, and even right now, the current yeah, I've been seeing this in different companies, and a lot of newly hired leaders, or new leaders in the business, ang nangyayari is na they get caught up with the targets and the goals that they have for the team, because they have to hit the target and they are already responsible in hitting the target. But remember as well that accomplishing goals and hitting the target is not equal to successful leadership. 100% um, sales goals, for example, or 100% KRA is not equal to successful leadership. And that is why it is very important first that you define what kind of leader do you really want to be, and what will be the success factors, or um, suc- your identifiers for knowing what a successful leader is, because you are the one who will define that. So is leadership just hitting the goals or and the targets that your team has, pero burn out yung lahat ng mga teammates mo, and your team, alam mo yung pagkatalikod mo, ang dami na nilang sinasabi sa'yo? Or do you find value in the relationship that you have, and the relationship that you build with your team? And ano yung mga priorities mo in building your team? And leaders need to inspire their team not only to hit the target, but leaders also need to inspire their team, share purpose, and provide direction, not just manage the budget that you have and hit the target that your team has. And how are you relating right now with your team? How are you managing, or how are you giving them direction? And I also understand that some newly hired or newly promoted leaders, they become the, you call that, the victim of bullying. Instead na baliktad, no, 'di ba? We might think that yung employees lang yung nabubuli, but there are also leaders and there are also managers or there are also supervisors who are bullied by their employees. So, nasaan ka doon? Nasaan kang part doon? And as leaders, I have a clear vision aligned to the company's mission and purpose, and have to communicate it constantly and clearly to your team. So, how is your communication with your team? And question is the purpose and mission, or is your vision aligned to the company's mission and purpose? And how are you communicating it with your team? So with the four challenges that I have mentioned, saan ka pinaka nakaka-relate? ano yung pinaka ano yung pinaka nag-strike sa'yo and ano yung pinaka na-experience mo? So question right now is how can these challenges be addressed? So that's the question. So with the four challenges, where are you in your current situation? And so first is acknowledge where you are at the present. So where are you at the present? And with the four challenges that I have presented, what are the things there that you have encountered? So acknowledging where you are at the present is the first step because it is acknowledging that you need help. So first is, as I've mentioned earlier, define what leadership is for you and what kind of leader do you want to become. Be the leader that you want to follow. Question is right now, if you look at the mirror and reflect and really pause and reflect on the things, on how you are handling things, are you the kind of leader that you want to follow? What type of leader are you? So define your leadership style as well. But the good thing about leadership is, ayun, iyan ko yun, di ba? Parang dating part din yun na hindi naman siya fixed na ito ka. But um, you can do trial and error and what really fits for your team. And that is where coaching skills can come in. And coaching skills can help in leading your team. Because different people, different employees, and different people have different styles of how you can connect with each and every one. And how are you connecting and building relationship with your teammates? How intentional are you in building and hearing them and listening to them and listening to their personal side beyond the work that they are doing? Diba? Are you transactional or are you relational? Do you value relationship or do you just value the productivity in your work or in your respective responsibilities? So, what kind of leader are you? And how intentional are you in building relationship with your employees? Are you pausing to check on them and build conversation, intentional and deeper conversations with them? Are you checking on them? And how are you seeing your employees? And next is, who are you? Why do we have to go back in knowing who you are? Because our environment or the people or the response that people have, it really begins in us. The world is a reflection of ourselves. And if we become so stiff or if you become so stiff, then you see the people around you very stiff as well. So question is, sino ba talaga yung stiff? Yung mga tao sa paligid mo or ikaw kasi yung nagiging stiff sa sarili mo because you have a lot of expectations about yourself and you cannot meet your own expectations. Question is, who are you and how are you um, treating yourself right now? Are you being kind to yourself too? Well, I'll go back to the first statement that I have said earlier. Be the leader that you want to follow. You want a leader who is compassionate. You want a leader who can listen to you or who listens. But are you listening to yourself too? And do you listen to your colleagues? Do you listen to your employees? Or you just look at the target and you just look on how you will deliver your deliverables within the day? The question is, how are you? And the value that you are putting onto yourself matters. As a leader, you lead the team. You are the example, you set the example for the team. How are you to yourself? How are you to yourself? And how do you communicate to yourself? How do you take care of yourself? Because anything that you do with yourself goes out. It overflows to how you handle your team. So that's the first one. So acknowledge where you are at the present. So how are you? How is your relationship with yourself? How is your relationship with the team? And how is your relationship with the management of the company? So where are you in your journey as a leader in your company? And next is, it's time to seek help. Parang, paano ako magsisik ng help and I don't want to seek help because people will know that I cannot do this. And my supervisor or my manager is expecting me to do this. Then how can I seek help? But seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but it is a sign of strength and it is a sign of humility. It is acknowledging that you do not know something is a sign of humility and it is a sign that you are hungry to learn more and improve your performance. The question is, what is the help that you need right now? What is the help that you need? And in what area do you need help? Because you might be performing well in terms of achieving your target. That you can work alone. Diba? All alone, parang left alone with yourself, you can do things. Parang minsan mas madali pa para sa'yo na magtrabaho mag-isa kaysa mag-delegate. But question is, how is your relationship with your team? And how do you handle conflicts within your team? How do you delegate things in your team? And how are your teammates right now? Are they motivated? Are they engaged in the work that they are doing? Or they are just sitting there doing their tasks and waiting for the right time to resign? So what is the help that you need right now? Is it in communication? Is it in team management, time management, delegation? Then acknowledge it. Balik ulit dun sa first point natin. Acknowledge where you are right now and where, in what area you have identified where you need help. Then write it down. And what are the current programs that your company has? So that's the next question. So when you have identified that you need help in certain areas, next question is, what are the current resources that you have to address those needs? Is your company providing programs that can help you to address the needs that you have? And if not, what are the current programs or resources that you can tap? And how much do you need how much do you need to get those resources that you can use so that you can improve in your leadership. So next is, yeah, what are the programs or what are the resources, the current resources that you have that you can use to address the need that the need that you have currently. There, remember that seeking for help is not a weakness. It is a sign of strength and it is a sign of humility. And this is where life coaching can come in. And so life coaching can help in the transition, yeah, in life transitions. Because sometimes yung changes, the transition in your life is very fast. You're transitioning in your personal life and then you got promoted in your work and things just, alam mo yung parang bigla na lang, sa sobrang bilis na, bigla na lang, parang nag-cave in lahat and you just don't know what to do. And hire a coach because a coach can help you facilitate the process for you so that you can declutter and focus on what is important right now, and so that you can transition smoothly from where you are to where you want to be for you to have an optimal performance. Because the very fact that you got promoted, it means that you are performing very well already. So if you want to bring that to the next level, and in your new season you want to have that next level of performance, then coaching, life coaching can help you. It can also help you to do career planning, not only for you but for your team as well. So if you are planning for your whole team on what to do for the team, ano yung mga task na pwedeng i-delegate or ano yung mga bagay na pwede silang i-groom so that they can go up in the career ladder as well, then coaching can help you. And if you have seen or encountered people in your team wherein you know that they can be helped or another habit can help them so that they can perform very well in their team, then uh, life coaching can help you. And of course, health and wellness. This is what I am saying earlier, because our mental health is very important. Our mental health is not a side issue. It's very important, and mental health is important as our physical health. Because if you will not take care of your mental health, eventually it will affect your physical health. And if you want that, if you want to promote that, if you want to create a culture of health and wellness in your team or in your organization, then life coaching can help you. So these are the five areas where life coaching can help in an organization or in the corporate setup. And not only that, a life coach can help you on your personal life as well. And it doesn't mean that when you go to a life coach, it doesn't mean that you are problematic, but it means that you want to have a better life for the life that you want to live. So if you are ready to work with a life coach, connect with me or connect with the life coaches that you can see on the comment box. Well, talk to us. Talk to us and let us journey with you in your career or in the life that you have right now. So, okay, so I also want to invite you here in our coaching hub at Decaf Coffee Republic. So this is the home of certified life coaches. And if you are in the season of your life where you need support and you need someone to talk to a life coach, visit us here at Decaf Coffee Republic and let's stay connected. Um, Connect with me. You may message me at 0917 903-8155 or email me at coachmaumestica@gmail.com or to my Facebook account and Maureen Mestica or my FB page Coach Mau or join my group. It's Feel Proof Your Business Success. So let's stay connected. Do not isolate. Um, you might feel sometimes that your issue or your challenge is isolated, but in reality, it is not. And things will change only if you will act. So visit us here at DCAP. As we end today, let me invite you that our home is open and we are looking forward to serve you and talk to you here. So if you want to if you need a talk, so let's talk. You may message me on my mobile number and let's meet here at DCAP. Okay, so our Decaf Coffee Republic is located across Bayanihan. If you're familiar with Unila Bayanihan, so it's just across, and it's inside Pioneer Center Supermarket compound. It is along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So we are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. because of the current restrictions, because of the current situation. But coaching services on demand or our virtual operations is open 24 by 7, and coaching services is available any time of the day and any day of the week. So please connect with Coach Giselle through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. So remember that help is available and support is available. So if you feel that you're not finding the right support in your company, let's talk. And if you are not finding the right support right now, I want you to know that right there is a group of people waiting for you here who will celebrate you and not tolerate you. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again next week, same day, same time. All right, so see you again next Monday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's connect and stay connected. Message me and connect with our respective pages as well. Visit Life Coach Philippines or please join Coach A coaching community before I end. Well, I remember. Please join Coach A coaching community. So Master Coach A will be having Tuesdays with Master Coach A. So please join the community and we'll see you inside. All right, so that would be all for today. I'll see you next week, same time, same day. Love, boom, boom. Thank you, everyone.